Thank you for taking the time to view this video, which has been prepared to acquaint you with the governing body's direction regarding records management. But you might be wondering, what is records management? Records management refers to a systematic and repeatable process for handling the records of the organization. The Coordinators Committee has been asked to oversee the implementation of records management in branches worldwide. But you might be wondering, why has the governing body decided to implement records management worldwide? Well, let's remember what records management is. It's a systematic and repeatable way for handling the records of the organization. As a result, worldwide implementation of records management will accomplish a number of benefits. First, records management will harmonize how records are handled in all branches around the globe. Second, records management will allow for the development of computer software with built-in records management features. Third, records management will assist the branch committee to manage their records, because the governing body holds the branch committee responsible for all the records in the branch. And fourth, records management will provide legal protection to the organization.
Good morning, everybody. Welcome to our home and our insanity. Just me this morning. We have had so much information and videos and elders' letters and stuff leaked to us over the weekend. It's going to take us a while to get through all this. Now, I know many of you newly out have contacted us, and I know we desperately need to get a nail and coffin done, and I'm hoping to get through those emails on Thursday. We are taking 4th of July off because our kids are coming out tomorrow, and and their friends, and we're gonna have a party. So quality family time. But we will be back to work on Thursday. At least I will. Mike will be working at the farm. But there's a couple of things I just wanted to cover here. And I'm gonna put links down below to this information. Now, I find these interesting because this is the announcements and reminders for July 2018. This is for the congregation. One item, and it's the Branch Relocation Visitor Center News, summer of 2018. And they just have a flyer, you know, if you want to go to the new branch. Look at all this for the elders. And I'm going to cover some of this stuff. Okay, for the elders only, bold print. Number 1, Jehovah's Witnesses' scripturally based position on child protection. All elders should review and become familiar with this document, which is available on jw.org under Newsroom, Legal Developments, Legal Resources, and replaces the Child Safeguarding Policy for the United Kingdom and the Republic of Ireland. Also, the letter to all bodies of elders of January 1st, 2017 on handling matters related to alleged child abuse has been removed. Please note that the letter protecting minors from abuse dated September 1st, 2017 still applies. Number 2, the General Data Protection Regulation. Each congregation should add their congregation name to the Congregation Record of Processing Activities form. Now, I was sent one of these forms along with this, and this is interesting because of the information on here. And let's see, on the form is the data controller and keep it in the congregation file. You should be prepared to provide it to any data protection authority upon request. Okay, and then it just has delivery of literature and magazines. As of August 6, 2018, we will return to a monthly delivery of literature and magazines for all congregations in Britain and Ireland. And then, of course, they have the branch relocation for elders also. Now, this congregation record of processing activities is really interesting because they have a list of the type of records. They have like notice and consent for use of personal data, congregation's publisher record cards, records of confidential cases, including judicial committee data, elders and ministerial servants. Report on circuit overseer's visit with congregation, publisher letters of introduction, advanced medical directives, applications, meeting assignments, contact information, recordings of meetings, and security footage. Interesting. Now, right beside that list, they have a column, article retention, and most of them say, see instructions for use of personal data, see letter to body of elders dated January 6, 2017, blah, 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 so on, so on. Article 31B, purpose for processing this data, so they have to give a reason. Record of publishers giving consent to process their data. Keeping of membership data, including publisher activity. Now there's a box here that is highlighted of the person that sent me. And if I remember right, it was Atlantis. So thank you, sweetie, for sending this. To maintain membership status data necessary to uphold religious tenets, no rebaptism, removed from congregation. Protection of congregation to fulfill legitimate interests of religious organization. You know, I really wish all of the rank and file could see, you know, this form. Because that I just read is in the column for records of confidential cases, including judicial committee data. That was interesting. Okay. Then it has categories of personal data collection, you know, all why they do this. Interesting, under the report on circuit overseer's visit, they have comments on the spiritual health of the congregation. Now there's another column here, G, to whom personal data is disclosed. First one, notice of consent for use of personal data, no one. Congregations publisher record cards, no one. Records of confidential cases, including the judicial committee data, elders working in the service department at the branch office. That was interesting. Okay, now under that same row, under the next column is data transferred to a third country. It says some personal data may be transferred via jw.org email to the branch office using servers in the United States. Next to that column, number H, is data transferred to, if transfer, what is the legal basis? And under that same row, it says legitimate interests of religious organization in Article 49(1)(a). Now, under the last column, under J, it's technical and organizational security measures. Now, these are really interesting too, because in the first row, access is restricted and viewed as confidential. Data held on hard copy form are kept in files that are locked with access restricted to only authorized personnel. Hard copy is filed in locked cabinet. Now, the one we mentioned about the confidential matters, you know, data is blocked and access is restricted and viewed as confidential. Data held in hard copy form are kept in files that are locked with access restricted to only authorized personnel. Hard copy is filed in locked cabinet. And that's what most of these, you know, fall under. Restricted, restricted. Access is restricted based on permissions and passwords. Access to records is restricted based on security roles and permission. Unnecessary data is deleted. All data is password protected. So like I said, I'm going to put this, you know, links to this, a link to this down below. I'm not sure where it's going to be quite yet, but I will have the link. And this is an Excel program, and not everybody will be able to open it. and so I might have to like copy it and scan it or transfer it to a PDF. I'm not sure exactly how I will do that yet, but the links will be down below. And also we are working on leaked videos and giving our thoughts on some. And my goodness, the one we were watching last night, Mike started laughing so hard I thought he was going to fall out of his recliner. And so we are hoping to do a video about that if he's not too tired when he comes home from working in the hot sun today. So thank you so much, everybody, for your patience. And like I said, we've got a lot of information to go through here, and we will get to the nail in the coffin as soon as possible. Now, I also want to mention that several current Jehovah's Witnesses, even some who are fully indoctrinated, are refusing to give private information, you know, that goes in their records and to sign the release form. And we're hearing that a couple of them have had elders show up at their house questioning why and trying to convince them that this is Jehovah trying to organize his organization, and that this will just make it easier, you know, to have all of this together in their hub. But we'll keep everybody informed, and I don't know what's going to happen to these witnesses who are refusing, you know, to follow their information. So, and I have finished all of January's emails and messages, and if for some reason someone got lost, I apologize. But you all have a wonderful day, and we look forward to giving you our thoughts and stuff of this leaked information. So thank you for watching. Bye.